Welcome back to our channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Today, we'll be diving into the chilling and tragic story of Connor and Noah Barth. But before we start, please be aware that this video contains sensitive content that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Connor and Noah Barth were two loving and energetic brothers who lived in the small town of Campbellton, New Brunswick, Canada. Connor, aged 6, and Noah, aged 4, were well known and cherished by their family, friends, and community. The boys enjoyed playing together, exploring the outdoors, and spending time with their loved ones. Their lives took a tragic turn in August 2013 when they were found dead in an apartment owned by their friend's father, who also happened to be their landlord. The cause of death was identified as asphyxiation by a 100-pound African rock python, an exotic pet owned by the landlord. The python had escaped its enclosure and made its way into the living quarters where the boys were sleeping. This incident shook the community to its core, as it highlighted the potential dangers of keeping exotic pets. African rock pythons are one of the largest snake species in the world and are known to be powerful and unpredictable. In this particular case, the snake had been kept illegally, as the landlord did not have the required permits to house such a dangerous animal. The tragic loss of Connor and Noah brought the issue of exotic pet ownership into the spotlight. Their untimely deaths emphasized the importance of proper regulations and strict oversight to ensure that similar tragedies could be prevented in the future. On the fateful night of August 4, 2013, Connor and Noah were excited for a sleepover at their friend's apartment. The apartment was situated above Reptile Ocean, a reptile store owned by the boys' friend's father, Jean-Claude Savoy. The boys had spent the day playing and enjoying themselves, unaware of the danger that lurked nearby. As the evening unfolded, the boys and their friend were put to bed in the living room. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to everyone, the African rock python had managed to escape from its enclosure. The python had found its way into the ventilation system, slithering through the ducts until it reached the ceiling directly above where the boys were sleeping. At some point during the night, the weight of the massive snake caused the ceiling to collapse, allowing the python to drop into the room. In those horrifying last minutes, the boys were attacked by the large snake, which began constricting them. Tragically, the boys were unable to free themselves or call for help, and ultimately succumbed to the powerful grip of the python. The following morning, Jean-Claude Savoy discovered the boys' lifeless bodies and immediately called emergency services. The first responders arrived on the scene and found the python still in the room, attempting to hide under a mattress. The snake was quickly captured and euthanized by authorities. The tragic events of that night sent shockwaves throughout the small community of Campbellton and the entire nation, as people struggled to comprehend how such a horrifying incident could have occurred. As the news of Connor and Noah's tragic deaths spread, the tight-knit community of Campbellton was left reeling with shock and grief. In the wake of the tragedy, local authorities launched a thorough investigation to determine the events that led to the boys' deaths and to assess the responsibility of the snake's owner, Jean-Claude Savoy. The investigation revealed that the African rock python was being kept illegally in the apartment. Savoy did not have the necessary permits to house such a dangerous and exotic animal. Furthermore, the snake's enclosure was found to be insecure, allowing the python to escape and find its way into the ventilation system. These findings raised serious concerns about the lack of regulation and oversight of exotic pet ownership. In response to public outcry, local and national governments began reviewing their policies surrounding the keeping of exotic animals as pets. Stricter regulations were proposed, including more rigorous licensing processes, mandatory inspections, and improved education for prospective exotic pet owners. The trial of Jean-Claude Savoy brought additional attention to the case. In 2016, Savoy was found not guilty of criminal negligence causing death. However, the judge noted that the deaths of Connor and Noah were a direct result of Savoy's failure to properly secure the python's enclosure. The tragedy of Connor and Noah's deaths became a catalyst for change, as it highlighted the potential dangers and responsibilities associated with exotic pet ownership. Their story serves as a painful reminder of the need for proper regulations, education, and oversight to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. The tragic loss of Connor and Noah Barth has left a profound impact on their family, friends, and the entire community of Campbellton. Those who knew the boys described them as joyful, energetic, and full of life, their presence bringing happiness to everyone around them. As the community mourned, candlelight vigils and memorial services were held to honor the boys' memory and to provide support for the grieving family. In the years since the tragedy, the Bartha family has worked tirelessly to ensure that their son's legacy lives on. They have become advocates for stricter regulations and better oversight for exotic pet ownership, sharing their story in the hope that it will raise awareness about the potential dangers and responsibilities involved in keeping such animals. The family's efforts have helped to spark a wider conversation about the need for reform in the world of exotic pet ownership. Schools and community organizations in Campbellton and beyond have also joined the effort, organizing educational programs and events to teach children and adults about the importance of responsible pet ownership, the unique needs of exotic animals, and the potential risks associated with keeping these creatures in a domestic setting. Through these initiatives, the memory of Connor and Noah Barth continues to inspire positive change. Their tragic story serves as a reminder of the importance of ensuring that proper regulations, education, and support systems are in place, so that everyone can enjoy the companionship of pets while minimizing the risk of harm to both humans and animals alike. Thank you for joining us as we recounted the tragic story of Connor and Noah Barth. Their untimely and devastating loss has left a lasting impact on their family, friends, and community, and serves as a powerful reminder of the potential dangers of exotic pet ownership. By sharing their story, we hope to raise awareness about the importance of responsible pet ownership and the need for better regulation and oversight in the world of exotic animals. If you found this video informative and moving, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends and family. Your support helps to spread the message and encourages further conversation about the responsibilities involved in owning exotic pets. By working together, we can create a safer world for both humans and animals. We invite you to subscribe to our channel for more compelling content and encourage you to explore other videos on our channel related to responsible pet ownership and the unique challenges that exotic animals can present. Your engagement helps us continue to produce content that educates and raises awareness on important topics like these. Once again, thank you for watching, and we hope that Connor and Noah's story has touched your heart and inspired you to be an advocate for responsible pet ownership and safety. We'll see you in the next video.